Right, guys, let's talk briefly about law and class action, multiple class action. I know you're all familiar with the recent events in the news. With a case not mentioning that one, I'm talking tainted blood. Let's go back 40 years to when this story starts. 40 years! Well, for some it began the day they were born. For some they were months old. For some they were young kids. For some adults. So obviously blood transfusions. Then there's factor 8, factor 9. Off the top of my head I can't think of no other circumstance that me know what to do. So my history and tainted blood, not directly infected, but affected. I was at law school for disabled kids, many a lot worse off than I was. Many relatively normal people. I know what you're going to say. How can you be normal and disabled? Here's the explanation. Haemophilia. That's what I'm about to discuss and my friends. Many of you died before they hit 20. Some made it to 22, 23. There are a few survivors, about 38, 40, maybe more. But it isn't only the haemophiliacs, it's the whole blood too. Those who have blood transfusions. Some who didn't need one, but they did it anyway, including my mum and Steve. That isn't his real name, but hey. So, for me, like I said, this begins at the age of 10, being at school with a bunch of guys around haemophilia. My first real knowledge comes when I was 11 and a half, about to break up for the summer. This must be around the time when a friend of mine found out he was positive. And there was blood on the pool table. Remember it well. I'll even tell you with Jeff's nurse. So it would have been between 83 and 85. I meant to get a tissue, mopped it up, nothing new. We were all told if one of the lads had a nose bleed, they'll deal with that, and whatever. So I did as usual. The staff went nuts. I had no idea why. This is as I said in my statement to the inquiry. None of us outside of the ones infected knew, not even warned about possible risks. They didn't have to name it, we should have been told, and off in my book. We went, simply went, and for the last 40 years, the trail everyone's trying to find out and why, what, who, where, and then we're at this stage of the class action coming possibly to a close after 5, 6 years. But it's not over for the affected or the infected, or the friends, or, lots of us who were there now. I lost some really good friends because of it. I think that was the whole reason I wanted to leave. I just couldn't take it no more. So yeah, I knew about it from 11 years old. I remember coming back to pool school and we had social studies or something like that, and the teacher was trying to lecture us in AIDS. Put my hand up corrected her. Then what happened? She kicked me at the lesson at the time. Few years ago, bumped into this teacher. We got chatting, and as we got chatting, she said, by the way, I was wrong, I owe you an apology. What you want about? She explained she had seen about the case and what's happening and what happened, which I completely forgotten back then until she mentioned it. But I thought, wow, she remembers that day, and she's come up to apologise about what she said to me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, massive. So back to the guys. I lost about 40 friends to HIV and Hep C over the years. And like I said, that first instance with that pool table was my first knowledge of tainted blood, my first understanding. What could have been my last experience? A few years later, I had an operation and I needed a blood transfusion. 2 years, 10 years, alright, it was 10 years. I was in my 20s. And the suspected I'd been transfused with tainted, and I was more right now, alright isn't quite, but I had hepatitis C, got medication. This is the first time anyone in my family will know about this. It was during one of my earlier operations I had. So I can't remember which of that bloody many. So yeah, I too got infected. It was around 97, 98. So yeah, but when I said, and like they tried to tell me it was accidental. Yes. But you see, I already knew. I knew because of my mates. I knew because of that day with the pool table. I knew. I'm clear now. and it's all good. But some are still battling with it. Some have had course after course to clear, and of course if you got HIV way back, then there was no hope. Sadly, although none of the family who lost both their sons, they had haemophilia A, and yeah, they died in their 20s, both of them. Lee and Jason, Tainted. Two great friends, actually. Lee was a bit older and Jason was around my age. But yeah, when I think how many of those boys, men, were systematically used, and they were. That's the whole point of this. They were part of the study. The biggest group contained haemophiliacs were at London College in Hampshire, sent there to better their lives and not to miss too much education. I'm telling you about that education system too. It never worked. But many of my mates have said the same. Many. Only a few made anything of their lives. Only a few. Thousands. Yeah, it was the weirdest experiment I ever taken that time. Well, and the blood. So the statement I wrote two actually, gave evidence, and now we make the decision. We wait until whatever comes. The boys in the court and the judges, when we're on this topic, innocent news events, there are people both sides saying whatever, not talking about one case in particular. There are a number I've been watching and looking at. And in some cases, it's obvious what happened. It's obvious some people were set up. It's obvious again that somewhere along the lines, as in tainted blood, there has been an abuse of power. It happens that the hierarchy is I'm better than him and I'm in charge scenario. Although sometimes being that stupid will never pay off. That's all I'll say on that ground. Sometimes if you push the button, still making drink. If you push that button once too often, you're going to upset people. People that maybe used to respected people who were friends, maybe. But as I said, I'm not talking specifics, I'm not that stupid. I'll always go around the edges, I never go beyond. I'm not funny. People can work out what they want. As I said, there's a few. I'm thinking 5, maybe 6, 7 if you include the tainted blood stuff that are ongoing and have been ongoing for a long time. Probably one as long as the scandal of tainted blood, but as I don't really know all sides of that, I have no real opinion, and therefore will never comment. But it's like when big organisations are involved, whether it be the NHS, whether it be the NHS, whether it be multi-agent company, whether it be a government body, whatever, there can only be 2 outcomes, or 3 sometimes. symptoms, so let's play. Guilty, not guilty, open verdict. And I think we're going to have an open verdict with tainted blood because documents are missing. No. No, there you go. But, I mean, there's been, I don't know, tens of thousands of documentations around it. There's been years of campaigning for it. You know, it isn't just like tainted blood. I know there have been others. I believe that, well, another Windrush deportation cases still running for example, another class action. I know there's the one for the post office still been looked at because some evidence, even though they've been compensated, some of the evidence is still in the forensics stage of investigation, even though it's been paid out. There's been thousands, literally thousands, in recent times, absolutely. One on YouTube, you know, the one we all know about if we tune into other people, it's mentioned. Freedom of speech does have a number after all. If you don't know, you don't know. But that's as far as I plan to take it. You know, there's always going to be that someone somewhere who's been wronged. In the case, don't know. I think it was a shit fest over nothing, personally. Sorry, people aren't going to like that, but there's my view. And if you say sketchy stuff, it'll be caught up with in no time. So I'm full, in my opinion, and I said as much in the week or Friday night, so that will give you a clue if you know the events. So that was clever, not even said what I mean. But did you get away with such sadistic nature? And it was some of the family, not the plaintiff, the complainants in this. That's all I'm saying there. So what next? Going out later on making something out in the bank. Until then, see you on the other side, guys. Bye. Bye all.